Hey guys, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. It's another little upgrade to the boat I'm installing today, and picked this up online. It's a high water alarm bilge alert from Johnson Pump, and so that's if our pumps fail or too much water is coming in, if the level gets above what our normal bilge pumps can handle. You place this little device down there just above the maximum that you want the water to come up before you have the alert, and wire this in, and it'll give you a loud audible alert piercing sound, or if it's off it'll come on as a light. See there's the little buzzer there, so we're going to mount that somewhere in the helm station area here, and then this will get put down in the bilge just above the high water mark. Looks like a pretty easy install. Just a couple wires to put together between the two. They don't really provide the extended amount of wire that I'll need, so I'll have to add some. And then we're going to need power and ground and install a 1 amp fuse. Anyway, before I install it into the boat, let's just hook it up temporarily and kind of test and make sure it's all working. This one here, it doesn't have any float in it. It just works by sensing the conductivity of the water. So on here it says, to test, place fingers in these two spots. So that's all you have to do to test it. So I guess if water mixes it up and crosses those two contacts, then it sets it off. I think it's got a delay of a few seconds. Okay, before I go to the trouble of installing it in the boat, I'm just going to hook it up temporarily to some wire. Following the diagram here, so I just have 12 volt power coming out of there, and I've wired the wires together. On here you can see there's a test. If you go push up, it should give me a sound. Close your ears. Yep, that works. This is in the off position right now. If I go to armed, on here there's two little spots to put your fingers, and just the conductivity of your skin should set it off. Oh yeah, it's super loud. If I turn it off, even with it off, it lights the light. So that's pretty cool. Well, we'll install it. Well, got it all installed. Found a place here on one of my main panels, right beside one of my battery monitors here. I was able to squeeze it beside and wire it in. Let's give it a test. There you go. Right in kind of a common area of the boat, right near the kitchen area, so I'll be able to hear that no problem. Just kind of show you the way I have it wired in here. I want to improve upon it, so just to get it going. I need to get some inline fuses. I'm just soldered on a blade fuse for the time being. Anyway, this is the positive wire, and I've connected it right to the same breaker that my bilge pumps are on, so that should be a good way to go. Find 12 volts right where the bilge pumps are. And then there's a ground bus bar here that I found and fed it back along the wires and up. Just give her power. And then the wires go down, they follow behind here and through a little hole, and they end up down in the bilge area. So I'll show you where I've mounted the pump. Okay, so I got it mounted down in the bilge here. This is our main shower bilge. I got her just down here. We'll just do a test here. Get a couple fingers on here. Yeah, she's working. So, kind of got it mounted that it would come up to about this level here, which is just about the level it might start spilling over into my engine bilge where there's another pump. So if this pump failed, it could go over there and that could pump it out, and the other way around too. Anyway, I would get an alert that something's going wrong there. Also wanted to mount it here because my water heater's right here. So I figure if anything goes wrong with this piping, this is coming from the coolant of the engine. So if maybe we get a burst here, enough water would get splashed down there to set it off as well. Anyway, I guess we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it won't get too much faulting going on or anything, but I guess it's designed to be down here. There we go, another project in the books. I'll clean it up a bit more. I don't really have the wiring I want exactly. I just kind of using what I had. We're out on a trip right now. I wanted to get it installed. Anyway, looks like a good spot for it to be. Next to that battery monitor there. And a good peace of mind for us while we're out sleeping on the boat. We'll see if any problems happen while we're sleeping. That'll definitely be able to wake us up. Till next time, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Cheers, everyone.